What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Dragon Ball Legends video. Today is going to be just sort of a bonus video because we already have some other videos obviously that came out today, but I do want to talk about the Imperial Advent banner and if you should be summoning on it or not. As you guys can see, I went deep on it, and we're going to be doing that in a video coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to spoil anything right now, but it was a good video, so just take that how you will. Anyways, though, should you be pulling on it? Let's go into it and talk about it. First and foremost, the brand new sparking characters are absolutely fantastic, okay? They are really that good. You look at these stats and they are just ridiculous. Great health, great strike attack. I believe this Frieza in particular is going to be the best strike attack in the game. One of the best blast attacks in the game. Really fantastic defenses. Really great key restore speed, which is important to note. We've also got the tag of Frieza Force and Transforming Warrior, which Transforming Warrior not as relevant right now as it's going to be in the future, but Frieza Force very relevant for sure. It synergizes with a lot of good teams. You're gonna die. Death Catastrophe is insane. Such a really cool looking ability, and I'm excited about using that. His Z ability, maybe not so much, but base strike and blast defense buff, pretty significant that it's going to be doing strike and blast defense buffs. And also, you know, once we get down the line, there's some more yellow element characters that are, you know, sparking and really fantastic. Buffing their defense might actually be a fantastic way to make a mono element team. And I'm kind of excited about mono element teams. I think there's going to be a lot of potential for using some extreme and even hero characters on those teams in the near future. So that's some good stuff right off the bat. You know, Final Form Frieza bringing the heat with his melee attack. It's anti-Saiyan, 20% extra strike damage inflicted, and anti-Frieza Force, so damage inflicted against tag Frieza Force. It's sort of anti-Frieza Force in general. It's gonna be anti-meta if Ginyus ever, you know, pop up in the meta or anything like that, so definitely gonna be good against them, as well as the current meta Saiyan team, so that's really solid. Definitely like Final Form Frieza a lot. I really want Captain Ginyu. He's actually in a deal in the shop right now. You can buy him with a starter pack. His ability, we'll show this off real quick, guys. It's incredible. Absolutely fantastic, guys. I'm so excited to pull him, you know, and, well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. We'll see. But definitely recommend that if you guys have your Ginyus all raised up and ready to go, then you go ahead and pick him up from the shop, or, you know, if you can pull him, then that'd be awesome as well, because he is really good. Obviously has a crap ton of health, and then he's gonna be buffing himself with his Z ability and buffing the rest of his team with his Z ability, which is amazing. If you look at the actual hero Captain Ginyu, that buffs critical as well, so you've essentially just got like a full amazing Ginyu Force team now at this point. You can run him in the Frieza Force as well, since he has that tag, so if you have a Frieza Force team, that works too. It's actually a really solid option. Basically everything about him is just incredible. Body change is awesome, only costs 20 once he uses his main ability, which is fantastic. Max health buff, you know, and then plus 20% damage inflicted with blast when tag Frieza Force is a battle member. All the Ginyu Force have that tag, so essentially he's going to go in either team very well. And I think I'm just going to say it, his Z ability eventually will become irrelevant until, you know, we get better Ginyu Force cards or characters, whatever you want to call them. But his Frieza Force unique ability is going to be incredible. He's going to slot right into a Frieza Force team eventually when we get better Frieza Force cards, and maybe even right now, albeit, you know, not as good as eventually, because I'd imagine we're going to continue to get really awesome Frieza Force cards. But right now, he might have a really solid team with the new extremes and stuff that we got. Essentially, there's a whole lot of opportunity with Captain Ginyu, even if you don't want to run him on a Ginyu Force team, rather. Kid Gohan, man. I don't even have words for this dude. I was like, oh, he's okay. He's got high health. He's got strike attack that's pretty ridiculously high. His blast attack a little bit less than Frieza, a little bit less than, you know, a few of the other good characters in the game right now. So he's good. His defenses are pretty good. His critical is pretty good. His key restore speed's above average. So all around, he's pretty awesome. Getting that blast cards, which are incredible. Hybrid Saiyan, Sun Family, and Kids. So he's got some really awesome options as far as character tags for his team are concerned. Go over to ability. His will to fight, 50% strike damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. What? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. 15 seconds of 50% strike damage increase. So for every 2 strikes that you do in that time, it's going to be an extra 3rd strike, essentially. Insane. Insane. Z ability. 90% to tag Mixed Blood Saiyan, max base health during battle. May eventually come into play. Right now, probably not so much. And then you get to the real craziness, okay? Double team strike attack, 20% to strike damage inflicted when 3 battle members are left. So you can start him as a starter, okay? You start him out, you throw him against whatever you can. If it's not going to be a character that's going to do more damage to him and he's going to do less damage to, then you want to do this, guys. You want to use him first, okay? And then you throw in a couple other members. You know, you throw in your Piccolo. You throw in whoever else, all right? Maybe you're running 2 Piccolos. You're running the new Extreme Nail Piccolo, and you're running Gohan, and you're running the old Sparking Piccolo on the same team. So you're healing up already. You got a crazy amount of healing both with your new Extreme Piccolo and with your old Sparking Piccolo. Then, once one of the Piccolos goes down, you're healed up on Gohan already because he maybe took like half a bar of damage from just starting out. You throw back in Gohan, 35% to strike damage inflicted when Piccolo is defeated. There's no timer count on that, guys. He's got high strike attack, guys. This kid is going to be unstoppable. He's going to go into PvP and kill everything. It's going to be ridiculous. Like, I cannot stress this enough. If you get him, level him now, especially if you get that Extreme Piccolo, you already have the OG Piccolo. Oh my god. You are going to be unstoppable. It's going to be ridiculous, my dudes. So, yeah. Gohan, ridiculous, okay? Fantastic stuff. Piccolo's on the banner. We also have Chiken on the banner, and First Form Frieza. First Form Frieza is pretty fantastic as well. Z ability is going to be, you know, somewhat irrelevant. Emperor's Aesthetics, 45% to blast damage. He already has a high blast damage anyways, or higher blast damage, so 32k is not amazing, but it's still good. 45% buff, and then 15% extra buff on top of that if you're going up against the Saiyan, so it's anti-meta already. Fantastic option, especially because those stats are really not like previous extremes that we've seen. These are really solid. Third Form Frieza. Whew. 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 35% more blast damage for 15 timer counts. Great stuff. Purple base blast attack during battle. Not bad. 20% to blast damage inflicted against tag regeneration. That is going up against Piccolo. Anti-meta, because Piccolo is super meta. Lots of health. 398,000. Absolutely bizarre. Doesn't have the greatest of attacks or defenses, but the blast attack and blast defense are still relatively notable. Key restore not as good. Critical pretty good. Moving on over, we got Frost, who is insane. Insane. Look at that health, my man. That defense, that health. Crazy stuff right away. Has the Universe 6 and Transforming Warrior tag, so pretty good there. Causes enemy to receive 30% more strike and blast damage for 15 timer cuts. More strike and blast damage. So both are being buffed. Already you're looking fantastic. Blue base strike and blast attack during battle. Again, a character that's going to go really, really solid on a mono blue team. Eventually, when we get element teams, mono element or duo element teams are going to be amazing. Probably mono element teams, because they're going to buff their characters more than any other type of, you know, character tag or synergy based team. So it's going to be kind of insane to see, you know, them maybe like a blue team going up against a green team, seeing how that goes, or a blue team going up against a partially green team and seeing if the buffs that the blue team gets from all the Z abilities actually overtake the amount of damage they're going to lose against the opponent and take from the opponent. So we'll see how it goes. And then plus 15% to strike damage inflicted against Tag Super Warrior. I mean, it's okay. It's not amazing. It's okay. His stats really shine, though. Really shine. Piccolo fused with Nail, amazing. First off, his stats are pretty darn good. That's a lot of health right there. I'm really happy about that. He restores ally health by 20%, so not as good as Sparking Piccolo, but still really good. And you can run both of them on the same team. They're different element types. That's pretty incredible. Health restoration gets a buff during battle. Pretty happy about that. And then sustained damage cut, reduce damage received by 40% until combo ends when changing cover. +2 to own substitution count when activated. Really good stuff as well there. Overall, he is a fantastic damage mitigator, and as per usual Piccolo at this point, he's just really, really solid to throw on a team and heal up other members, even if he doesn't synergize very, very well. And then we've got Yamcha, and we've got Vegeta, and we've got, yeah, we're back around to Final Form Frieza. So Yamcha and Vegeta, not necessarily as relevant. Yamcha's kind of cool because he can go in right in the beginning and do a lot of damage, but I don't know if he's going to be super relevant. When you take a look at him, his strike attack is pretty good. His health is pretty good. Gale Force Fist is awesome. And then his unique abilities are all right, but He's got plus 50% to own damage sustained from self-destruct, so that's kind of goofy. And then Vegeta, I think he's okay. He's got really great blast attack, as you guys can see, 38,000 at max out, which is pretty insane. He's got Saiyan Tag, which is obviously going to be fantastic on the current meta teams. He buffs his blast damage. He buffs all Saiyan Tag blast attack during battle, which is crazy. So he goes for a great support on the current Saiyan team. If you're buffing Vegeta specifically, Sparking Vegeta is going to be amazing. With him on the team, 22% is significant. And then we've got Blast Attack Plus, 15% to blast damage inflicted from battle start for 20 timer counts. Pretty awesome stuff. So all around, guys, we're looking at a really fantastic banner. If you're going to go in on a banner at any point in the near future, probably not a bad idea to go in on this one. That said, we've got this for not 1, not 2, but about 3 weeks. 3 whole weeks that you have to YOLO summon here. So it's not a bad idea to just YOLO summon every single day. Don't waste all your Chrono Crystals right now unless you're a content creator. You want to get those views like I do, you know? Maybe get some early gameplay and have some fun with them early on. But, you know, you're going to really be kicking yourself if you spend a whole bunch on consecutive summons, you can't do your dailies, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get maybe whatever you were wanting as far as the sparkings are concerned from a single summon on YOLO discount. That's going to suck, okay? You're going to feel real bad that you spent all those Chrono Crystals, and especially when they do have some sort of event that, you know, flashbacks a bunch of banners and lets you get them for a discount. That's going to be insane. So I can't state it enough, guys. You really, really need to take advantage of those daily YOLO summons. And that's going to be about it for this one, though. Train up your Ginyu Force, like I said. Definitely going to be pretty fantastic with Captain Ginyu and with Hero Captain Ginyu and Sparking Captain Ginyu. Get that Gohan, man. Absolutely amazing with Piccolo, especially if you got that Sparking Piccolo. You need Kid Gohan. Incredible stuff. Very, very solid banner. Do you summon on it? Wait until the end, in my opinion, before you go ham. But do the dailies every single day, as always. And yeah, you know, if you're gonna go deep on a banner, this is probably the one to do. The Broly one, not so much, because Broly was the only character that was new on it. But you know, this one, you got 3 new Sparking characters. You got a bunch of new awesome extremes. There are some really great options for what you can get. Even if you don't get any Sparkings, you can still get really awesome pulls from it. So yeah, definitely pull on this one if you want some of the characters out of it. Otherwise, though, that's going to be about it for this one. If you have any ideas for future videos, drop them down in the comment section below. They could be Dragon Ball Legends or any other game. Just let me know. I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, have a fantastic day, and until the next one, guys, peace.